Hey, fellas, good afternoon. It's still the 12th of June. It is already in the 90s here. Um, this video is about men. Do not limit your opportunities. In the past 6 weeks, I had a young man who works in Odessa, and he works in Midland in Odessa in the oil fields. And he came up with what I think is a very good idea. So I put him in touch with a patent attorney. He has the ability to think outside of the box. Um, I understand that you should be focused on your plan and the rest of that stuff, but you shouldn't be so laser focused that you don't see any opportunities outside of your sphere. And there are, especially if you're a tradesman, I honestly believe that there are things that you do that if someone who was of an entrepreneur, someone who's a businessman and an entrepreneur, saw them or knew them, they would find a way to monetize them. Do I think that this young man's tool slash idea is going to revolutionize anything? I simply don't know. But what I do know is that he needed to talk to somebody with a level of expertise that can help him. And I'm not willing to do that kind of work or risk that kind of money anymore. I've never been interested in being what's called a venture capitalist. That's not my thing. Um, but I am smart enough to know when I see a good idea, and it has to do with the trucking industry, and it applies. I think it applies to all the rigs. That's the truck. The truck is the part that pulls the tractor trailer, that pulls the trailer in back of it. So together they're called 18 wheelers because it's 18 wheels. Anyways, I won't bore you with that kind of stuff. It's part of a safety feature. It's also part of something that's absolutely practical. And I think that when people find out about it, they go, I should have done that. I'm asking you guys that are working in the trade fields, I'd ask you at least once a week to spend maybe 30 minutes to an hour, especially if you're a journeyman or a master in your trade. Are there some things that you do that you think are common knowledge that may not be common knowledge that can either help a younger man become better and you can also profit from it? Um, I just, if I had my chance, I would rather spend an afternoon, a week, a month, a year with a bunch of tradesmen, guys that are hardworking SOBs. Um, they speak my language. They're very, anyways, I just love being around those guys. And I want you to not limit your opportunities. And I don't want you to not be able to take advantage of something that you've learned over the course of your. I'm having problems with my allergies. That you may have come across in your decades of being a tradesman. It, I'm telling you, if this actually comes to fruition, and I think they're in the patent process now. The guy, I think most of the guys that work as truckers, and if I get a chance, I'm going to try to bounce it off of. Well, they told me not to bounce it off of anybody. Anyways, in fact, they sent me an NDA so that I don't talk about it in particular, and I don't think this violates the NDA. I'm very happy for the guy, and I think that is one of the differences between men and women. Men don't tend to be as jealous as women are, and I'm glad. I'm very happy. Am I getting a piece of it? No. Do I need a piece of it? No. Do I want a piece of it? No. Um, Once you're in a place where your needs, your Maslow hierarchy of needs, are satisfied all the way to the top of the pyramid, um, I'm just glad to see him get this opportunity. And again, I'll reiterate this. Gentlemen, especially you guys in the trades, do not limit your opportunities. There may be something that you think is common knowledge or that you do to save time, energy, effort, or a cost saving measure for a company that they just take for granted. And I don't think there's anything wrong with you monetizing your time, your energy, or your efforts. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, you take care of yourselves. You are the prize. Like a fart in a G string. West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Fingers crossed for this guy. I wish you the best. And no, I'm not going to talk about it ever again. Bye.